welcome back to my channel, Little Misguided. This is going to be a really short reading. I'm in line for coffee right now, but since I got the real J.O.B., I haven't had a lot of time, and Spirit was telling me this morning, see, I told you, you better get on your work, get on your job. So I'm going to pop some cards, do a real quick reading, hopefully see what we got. First card out, Knight of Cups. Ooh, someone has got some feelings for somebody. Somebody's got some feelings. Somebody might be bringing a message in. Somebody might be coming towards somebody with their heart full of good lovings. 3 of Cups in the reverse. They may need to disconnect from some friendships or connections in order to do that. And it's like maybe you were a friend of theirs and you guys have been in disconnection. There's been a lack of bonding, a lack of, well, I said connection a bunch of times, but a lack of connection between the two of you. And this person is missing that. The Knight of Wands. They may be coming in very quickly and passionately, like during this separation, this miscommunication, like, I miss my friend. Like, this is somebody who really considers you a friend. And like I'm saying, they may have been involved with a group of people or in social situations that they needed to get away from. But it's like they miss you. And they're realizing this, and they want to come in with love. They want to come in with passion. This is someone who has a lot of heart feelings, but they need to release something. They need to let something go. Like I was saying, it could be connections with certain people. This could be somebody who in the past was worried about money, finances. Maybe they kind of kicked you in the curb to work on their own financial goals. Six of Cups. Children may have been involved. Part of the reason that they were so worried about money could be because they have a child to take care of or a child to prepare for. And this Six of Cups could just be talking about the fact that they feel like this is a past life connection. They can't shake that feeling that they have with you because their soul recognizes your soul, and they want a reunion. With the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, again, coming up. Somebody feeling like they're in a state of lack, like things are insufficient, like they don't have enough. Maybe this is somebody who's been trying to get up their money. Like I said, could also be somebody who sees you in that Nine of Pentacles, independent, don't need a man, don't need a woman type of energy, like you're doing fine just on your own, or at least it seems that way. But I feel like more they know that you're single, glowed up, and it's like they want to take you out of that energy. Not in a bad way, but I feel like they want to scoop you up because they know you're just out there for the taking. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon in the reverse. So something is being revealed. This person does, like, it's the kind of person they are. They're a caretaker, a provider, somebody who can offer stability and help you with material, or at least those things, even if their intentions aren't helping you. It's like they want to be in that energy. They want to be in the the King of Pentacles energy, so that they can be a stable force to offer. The Lovers in reverse. like I was saying, they feel like this is a destined connection. You guys are out of connection right now. But it's like they feel like they're being guided back towards you with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is you and that. I feel like a defensive energy. Maybe you didn't understand why the disconnection. I thought we were cool. I thought we had a connection. I thought we were friends. And then this person ghosts you, basically. But really, you didn't know that they had these long-term goals or plans, that they are working on their personal goals, working on their own stability. And it's like, you don't want to deal with anybody who has been wishy-washy in the past. Like I said, you could be independent now, glowing up, not worried about anybody, solitary. You ain't dealing with no bullshit from nobody. So we got you in that Queen of Swords energy. Like, if you come at me, bruh, with the wrong intention, the wrong energies, I will cut your fucking head off. You ain't having it. You're just like putting a halt to it. Like, somebody can come at you and you're like, Urch! So this person may be in an energy of trying to figure out how it is they're going to come to you, because they know that you are in this energy. We have the Hanged Man, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Four of Swords. So yeah, this person is waiting for the right time with that Hanged Man. They've been trying to connect, with the universe and the oneness that's around them. Just trying to figure out how it is they're going to make this Ace of Cups right back up. They want to offer you an Ace of Cups, but they know and they feel like if they come at you, it's going to be rejected. You're just going to take that cup and toss it out the window because you ain't having it. Because you feel like it's going to be all bullshit. And so right now, they're not making any moves, but they want to. With the Strength card, yeah, it might still be a while. They might still be trying to get up the strength and the courage to come towards you. They do feel like you are the beauty to their beast. You're somebody who probably met them at a really difficult time in their life. Maybe a time whenever they were engaged in toxic behaviors, whenever they were wilding out, being impulsive. But it's like whenever they met you, something about your soul soothed them and calmed them. And it's like, I feel like they do appreciate that. You got the Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. If this is you, you may be holding some hostilities or anger towards them. You may have said some things to them, like told them about themselves. And that's how they know that you could be in this defensive energy, because you don't mince words. You're not playing around. But that Queen of Wands could be also somebody else they're involved in. So let's get a clarifier on the Queen of Wands. I'm the next car in line, so we might get interrupted. You might have to hold. Who's that Queen of Wands? Who's that Queen of Wands about? What's the Queen of Wands? Oops. I would drop it. F. Two of Swords. This is somebody who is indecisive and two minds about things, so it could very well be you. I got an order, so put this on pause. Alright, welcome back to my channel, Little Misguided. It's been like 5 days since I started that reading. I'm going to see if I can add to it. I don't remember exactly where we left off, but I believe we were leaving off with a Queen of Wands figure. So let me just get straight into it, and hopefully it will all flow together. Yeah, look who came out. The Queen of Wands, right? The Two of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So I feel like this Queen of Wands figure, I think what we were asking was, who is the Queen of Wands, or we were asking for clarification on her. Because we didn't know if this was you or if this was somebody else involved. But let's see. So far, I'm still not sure, because if this is you, you could be indecisive about your friendships, social connections, maybe wanting to keep distance from certain people, and you're not really sure who that you can trust, who needs to be cut out. It's like, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people who are all up in your energy, and I don't feel like you're really having it. I feel like you're putting a blockage up to connections, or not really putting a blockage up, but you're kind of giving them the side eye, eyeballing them a little bit. You're not really sure who you can trust, who you can't trust at this point. So that might have something to do with your not wanting to let this king figure come back into the picture. Let's see, if this Queen of Wands is somebody else, this could be somebody that the king figure needs to cut out. But let's keep moving forward. I don't have much time again this morning. Nine of Wands. I feel like this Queen of Wands is you. I feel like it's you who is defensive against the connections, because you have been, I feel like it's been a hard lesson learned, and you might be a little bit gun shy about letting people in your energy field, because it's like when you have in the past, you kind of got your ass kicked for it or had these regrets, but you're just holding your ground and moving forward. And honestly, you have these blockages up, but you're also prepared for battle, because you're done getting your ass kicked, energetically and otherwise. Out to get you. That's what I just heard. Out to get you. It's like you may fear that some people are out to get you, because some people have been out to get you. You're not paranoid, but it's like you may not be paranoid, but you are extremely cautious, maybe overly cautious. So you're really defensive about who you're letting into your energy field, including this masculine. We got the Five of Pentacles. Now, this could be your energy and the masculine's energy. I feel like you have intentionally isolated and kept yourself apart from certain people. And even though it's an intentional decision, it doesn't mean that it hasn't affected you in some way. Like it's still hard to be isolated. You may still feel like you are doing without, in a sense, but you've chosen to stay on the outside of these connections. Now, this could also be the masculine's energy in that space of being blocked out from you, of you not allowing them to come back in. This is you just moving forward. Maybe you're out in the cold, braving the elements yourself. But either way, you are still trudging forward. However, there's somebody that is wanting to keep up with you who you are paying no attention to. I don't got time for that. And he's like, hey, I'm behind you. I've been beat up too. It's not just you. It's me too. I'm coming. And you're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep walking. So in your separation, like you may have been dealing with untrustworthy people, people that have come into your space and acted like they were friends when really they were foes. And it's like in your separation, this masculine may also be dealing with the same type of situations with people. We got the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Swords. So in not being able to move forward or express their intentions and actions towards you, there is like a lot of heartbreak and loss. Like somebody is feeling brokenhearted because they're not able to start something here, or something has been halted. I feel like that could be both of you, but I'm feeling like it's more the masculine. Like, I feel like the masculine wants in, and there's nothing that he can do. There's nothing that he can say to get you to allow him to do that. And I feel like that is something that's heartbreaking to him. There could be, in some people's situations, third parties involved if they're dealing with somebody else. Yeah, when I said he's not being able to do anything, he's not being able to say anything, this is communication in the reverse. Like, whatever message that he would like to send towards you, he's not able to deliver it. But I also feel like that's you too, because even like I said, you've intentionally kept yourself on the outside. And I said it's not comfortable, but you're choosing to be there. It's like that Ace of Wands in the reverse, the not being able to have anything, not being able to start anything, it's breaking your heart too. But regardless, and the lack of communication, like, I feel like you may want to hear from this masculine, or at some point you did want to hear from this masculine, and you're not. And that's heartbreaking to you, but you're still choosing to move forward. Temperance. With time and patience, balancing out each of your individual situations. It's like you both, even in your separation, may be angelically or supernaturally guided, but it's like whatever overall ultimate plan there is, because what do they call God? They call him, what is he? What's the word I'm trying to think of? The great physician. Yeah, because look at that. That kind of reminds me of a doctor right there. But it's like the great physician, he has a plan. Whatever plan there is that's going on, it's something that is taking time. And within this plan, there are things that each of you need to balance out separately. And I feel like both of you are experiencing this energy of being on guard with your heart and being on guard with your love. Like, having given it to the wrong people in the past, you are kind of chintzy and stingy with it now, because you realize you can't just be giving to everybody, or else you're going to be depleted. It could be wasted. And I feel like this is an energy that this masculine has gone through in the past. I feel like you both have, but I feel like more for the feminine more recently. Like, maybe before she was more free flowing with it and willing to give it to everybody. No, I'm not saying everybody, but anybody that needs it, anybody that needed a little bit of care, a little bit of kindness. But now she's seeing that everybody isn't your friend, and you can't just trust people with that, and that you do have to protect your energy and have boundaries. And I feel like in the past, if this masculine wasn't open with his emotions, that the reason could be because something farther in his past, it was like whenever he tried, it ended up in regret. Anyway, so you both are experiencing the same type of energy. And we got the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, holding back on something and not sharing it. Like, it's like both of you holding back your feelings and keeping it all within yourself. And I'm feeling more like with the masculine, though, because I feel like the feminine is more in this energy of just moving forward. And I've been getting that for months. The feminine is just moving forward regardless. Fuck your feelings, fuck my feelings. I don't give a fuck. I'm just walking forward, doing what I need to do. I don't care if it hurts even my feelings. But this masculine, I feel like it's keeping him up at night because he knows that he's kept some things inside that he hasn't shared. And not only that, but he's looking back on the times when he's been selfish. And whenever he wasn't putting work into the situation, and maybe thinking about how he's not putting work into the situation now. He may also be thinking about how the feminine no longer wants to put any work into him, and he's stressing over that. Knight of Swords, lack of communication. Somebody's not speaking to nobody, and it's like when you were speaking to each other, maybe the last time you spoke to each other, there were harsh words spoken and contact ceased. It's like somebody's feeling like they was just cut off. We had the Hierophant in the reverse. So two things here. With the Hierophant in the reverse, it's like there's been this potential to have a long-term commitment that, like, they may have seen that with you, and now it's like that opportunity seems to seems to be like they are losing it, like it's fading away. Like, have I lost this person? And the other thing with the Hierophant in the reverse, the Hierophant is the counterpart to the High Priestess. This masculine may have felt like, he didn't completely listen to all of his intuition, and he didn't take the knowledge and wisdom that he gained through his experiences and use it to the best of his ability. And that's what I mean whenever I'm saying, like, he didn't put the work into the situation, or he's not putting in the work into the situation. It's kind of like he knew better than to take the action that he took, but he took it anyhow because he wasn't listening to a higher power. He wasn't listening to the guidance. He was very 3D focused and centered on this earth and material things and logically mind stuck instead of following spiritually what it is that he should be doing. And now because of that, there's this blockage, and he feels like, he may have lost this person. The Moon. But there's been something hidden. There's something that still is yet to be revealed. There's something that either the feminine or the masculine or both have been in the dark on. What is the Moon? What are they in the dark on? What is the Moon? Ooh. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. What they don't realize is that this heavy burden that they have been carrying is about to be released, or that it has been released, that there has been some kind of blockage spiritually, and either that's coming from within themselves and they've been working on their own stuff, or some of you, not all of you, have had interference from third parties who were throwing out attempts at blockages, throwing out things to make the burden heavy and hard, such as magic. For some of you, it's not that. For some of you, it's people gossiping, talking, running their mouths, trying to cause problems within this connection or individually for these people. But what you don't realize is that that heavy burden that you've been carrying, those things that you've been having to deal with, are being released. Like, the burden has been put down, it's been let go of. So the fight that you have been fighting, basically it's like the fight is over and you just don't know it yet. You don't have anything to fight against. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Hard lesson learned. It's like, yeah, hard lesson learned. All of those it's like you've learned these hard lessons by being open and vulnerable and trusting, and then getting your heart stabbed and bleeding out. I mean, not to be too dramatic, but like that's how it feels emotionally. And it's like you've learned all of these hard lessons, and you are in this state of fear of letting people back in because you don't want to repeat them. But the thing is that is over with. That burden of feeling like the same thing is going to happen again, it's not going to happen again. I only have this one deck of cards with me. Usually I would pull out some Wisdom Oracle cards, but I think I'm going to only pull out a couple more cards because I'm about to go in. We had the Page of Wands in the reverse. So, someone not being able to figure out how to get back on the right path. It's kind of like they ventured off track and now they can't find the path. Like the person that left the breadcrumbs so that they could find their way back, but then a damn bird came and ate the breadcrumbs. Like you may be seeing birds, blackbirds, ravens, crows, even hawks, some of you owls. So that could be a sign that this could be your message. But it's like this person thought that they could find their way back, and now they're having a hard time being able to find the path back towards you. The Hermit in the reverse. But I'm going to end it there. But there's been this isolation. They have been in this isolation. Hermit energy. You've been in this hermit energy. I feel like, though, this is talking about them. This person is about to come up out of their hermit energy because they're seeing, and maybe it's you too, because they're seeing that, they're seeing things in a new light. It's like they have removed that blindfold and now they can see the bigger picture, and they've connected some dots and put some things together. So they're getting ready to come out of this hermit energy, and I feel like try to reach out. I feel like they're going to try to reach out, or they're trying to figure out how they're going to reach out, but it's like they're not going to keep themselves purposefully isolated anymore because now they have some new knowledge and new awareness on the situation. That is all that I have for you. Have a great day.